some places where I was doing music before wasn't as hold up, I got bad news. I'm Colin Rich.
Cool. What's up, guys? Welcome to our post-interview of Long Beach Live Session.
I'm Colin Rich.
Brought to you by Calibrated Productions and hosted at Long Beach Sounds. Let's welcome, without any further delay, Mr. Colin Rich.
I am Colin Rich.
How you doing, Colin?
I am Colin Rich. I got you something. I just need to make sure. Hold up. Is it cool? Alright.
Oh, damn. All right. I got a telephone.
It's kind of hard for me to talk without.
So now we're gonna make it even more intimate.
I am Colin Rich.
I'm AP, your
I am
host
Colin Rich.
of Long Beach Live Sessions. Welcome.
You got me?
All right, I got you.
You
What's
got
up?
me over
What's
here?
Up? What's up, Colin? How you doing, brother?
I'm good, boy.
Oh,
Yeah.
all
See,
right.
this is
I'm excited,
okay.
I'm
We
excited.
tapped
All right.
in. All right.
We
I
got
am
you,
Colin
we
Rich.
We got Colin Rich in the house.
Let's go.
All
What
right,
are you talking
let's
about?
go. First of all, congratulations on like a fire killing and most rocking performance and most different and one of the most intimate show of Long Beach Live Sessions, man. Congratulations. How you feeling?
I feel like my finger's bleeding. I feel like I am Colin Rich. I am Colin Rich.
Okay, so I'm like, we have a few questions for you tonight. You're a St. Louis, Missouri kid.
Yeah.
Yourself, but you moved into Long Beach like a few years back. How was your journey from St. Louis to Long Beach, and how are they different?
I mean, but like, are they really different is the real thing you want to think about, you know? But some places where I was doing music before wasn't as, hold up, I got back here. I'm Colin Rich. I'm Colin Rich.
Cool. So I think the things are not different, even the places are different, right? Long as you're in Mother Earth, any corner of the earth you're doing it, I think it's pretty much the same thing.
Give me that. Give me that. Yeah, man.
I get it, bro. I get
Yeah.
it. I mean, so you perform like several like styles of music, right?
Yeah.
And but how do you like define you as an artist?
Don't put me in nothing. I am what I am. I can be this one day, I can be that one day, but all you gonna get is a fire live show, some great lyrical content,
Like tonight.
some great singing, some guitar playing, blood, sweat, and tears. Like,
Tonight, at the end of the performance, it was bleeding. That's how Fire was performing. So please
called-
don't forget to watch it.
all right.
So how do you describe your music to somebody
get
new?
real. Let's
like,
get
like,
real.
Let's say if I'm somebody new, you never met me before, right? How do you define your music to me?
Man, that's like, if I was gonna tell you that, yo, I made music and I was trying to show you what kind of music I made, I would ask you first, what kind of artists do you listen to?
Okay.
Yeah, I would hear that and I would say, oh, okay, you like that? Yo, I have a track that's very similar. I think you would mess with that. And then once they see that, they see the whole catalog is full of all different variations of kind of different music. I've never stayed in a lane. I've never stayed in a genre. I try and keep them completely on their toes.
You don't want to have any boundaries.
Yeah, I don't want to be put in anything,
I
man.
feel you, I feel
I
you.
think that's the biggest problem is when people trying to get themselves in a lane.
feel
You
you.
feel me?
I feel you.
What would you say?
Yeah, I'm like I wouldn't put you on the genre at all. We saw everything tonight, right? Like you're rocking like a rock star, head banging at the same time, like a smooth like R&B, hip hop kind of stuff, like rapping and everything. So long as you're doing something that you love, and I think people are enjoying it, I think, and that's all that matters, right? But the label puts fucking label on you, actually.
Exactly. I was most sad when I was making shit for people. Making shit for people. Does that
Yeah.
make sense?
Yeah,
When I'm
yeah,
making music that I want to make and I get to play it, it's more meaningful to me. I mean, I love y'all, but like I'm gonna make what I want. If y'all like it, that's dope. If not,
That's fine. What's your process of being creative? Like, how do you get into the zone? Like, do you have any rituals you do? Anything else? Like, what do you do? I'm
take
like,
my phone.
how do you?
I use the sharp end. I say, I put it onto a notebook and I just start writing.
Please don't try this at home.
Unless you got me with you. Yo, but no.
So what's the process?
Dude, for me, honestly, it's just like, dude, what a question, because you ever been just like driving in the car?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Like, I mean, it comes from wherever and anywhere. There's been a lot of like a lot of the montage stuff that just dropped. Shout out to Montage, Colin Rich the Montage. You know, that was just shit I had always wanted to make, but like due to like the label situations I was messed with, like I wasn't allowed to put out rock. I was only allowed to put out hip hop or produce hip hop. That's where the montage came about, where it was like, dude, it's straight.
Okay, all right. Moving on to the next one. You've been working with the thing called Boredom Fighters.
Yeah.
Right? Helping out all the kids, like trying to teach them like how to make music instead of.
Now I gotta get serious. With it,
instead of being in the streets, right?
Yeah.
So
man.
I mean, can you tell us like what you do for that?
Yeah, dude. I was blessed to be given the opportunity to work with Boredom Fighters. It started in Colorado by a buddy of mine that I'd always worked with on music. His name's Anthony Levy, stage name Tony Love. Shout out. Love. He's been working at this idea of bringing, you know, modern music to the youth, coming with like a beat pad and Logic, you know, a DAW.
Yeah, I saw that. You guys did a great job, man.
And we go from start to finish, you know, like what do we want to write about that day? What sounds are we feeling? We let these kids hit on beat pads, hit on pianos, hit on guitars, everything that they want to touch on. And then by the end of it, like you kind of saw, we came out with a song. Right? We had we had lyrics we wrote to, and we had instruments that were.
Everything was going on right there at the moment.
Yeah, and the goal is to like have a finished product by the end, so it gives them a reason to kind of come back, or they could show their friends and like get more people involved. Because like long story short, man, is if I had a lot of these outlets like that I'm providing right now, when I was a kid, I would have stayed out a lot of trouble that I got myself into.
True.
Rehabs, detention centers, and whatnot. So I put a lot of what I do into this because I mean I have a son myself, so like being able to work with the kids is just like something that's natural to me. You know, I feel like I have an understanding.
It's a great thing you're doing, first of all. Like,
yeah.
Thank you for doing this. We need like more of artists like coming out up there, helping out all the kids. Like instead of being them on the streets, like, you know, killing each other, being on drugs, like, you know, abusing them. Like instead of that, like they can come into inside the studio, make something and be an artist and probably start doing shows or like at least find better distraction than being out there.
Yeah, and I think you're getting at the right point is throwing shows for these kids.
I know.
You know, and then bringing their friends to come watch them. That's a whole opportunity to get people out of whatever they're... Addiction is addiction. Some people game for 12 hours a day. Some people shoot drugs for 12 hours a day. Like, you know, anything to go outside or like even interact and collab, like that's what I'm just trying to provide in a safe environment. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you, man. Thank you for sharing this.
Yeah.
And if you guys like, please follow Boredom Fighters. And if you guys have kids, if you guys are watching, or like if you guys yourself, doors are open for everybody. If you want to come pitch in some ideas, like, you know, help out, make some music. I'm like, come through, like, you know, like meet some new people. It's a great thing to do.
We're trying to find those people that you wouldn't expect to pull up. You know what I mean? We're trying to get people out of that comfort zone.
So up, guys. All right. So we're kind of like at the end of the questions. So like you've been working on a lot of music. You dropped out albums. You personally like solo and Colin Rich and the Montage, like, you know, which been doing so great. Like congratulations for that.
Thanks.
We have very great views. Like I've been watching it. Like a lot of beautiful songs. Satellite's one of my favorite songs.
Thank you.
So what's next for Colin Rich? What the fans can expect from you?
Dude, honestly, right now it's for the kids. So I mean, I don't know if you'll see a record from me soon. You might. But right now, man, yeah, I'm pushing for the opportunities for others right now. I've had a lot of times to make music. You know, I mean, I want to give people that. Maybe it'll give me some more creativity, and you know, maybe I jump on a song with them or something.
Where can people find you?
Man, so if you want to follow me, go at I am Colin Rich. That's Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. Your mom's address.
Spotify, iTunes.
Everything's
Deezer, Pandora.
Everything's I am Colin Rich.
Yeah,
and
so
then
make sure just hit that up, and we really appreciate it. Thanks for tuning in tonight. We are Long Beach live sessions. We specialize on like doing like live show every other Thursday. Don't forget to tune in. And also we've been looking for sponsors, like local sponsors. This is all about helping each other and surviving together. And Colin Rich, shout out to him. Colin Rich, guys, what's up?
Cheers on the phone.
Cheers
baby.
on the phone.
Yeah.
And me, myself, AP, goodbye from Long Beach Sessions. Thank you, guys. Appreciate it.